Here's a 3-minute scary story script and the style of your previous one, ready for voiceover use. I had just started a new job as a delivery driver for a small local catering company. Most nights were routine: pick up food, drop it off, get paid. But that night was different. My first call was to a house on the edge of town, down a narrow dirt road surrounded by dense woods. The directions seemed simple enough, but the further I drove, the quieter and darker it became. By the time I reached the house, the air felt heavy, and the trees seemed to swallow the road behind me. The house was old, a 2-story Victorian with peeling paint, boarded-up windows, and a sagging porch. A single light flickered in the upstairs window. My stomach tightened. Something about the place made every hair on my body stand on end. I parked, grabbed the food, and walked up to the front door. The boards creaked under my feet. I rang the bell. Nothing. I knocked. Still nothing. Finally, I pushed the door open. It swung slowly, revealing a dim, empty hallway. Inside, the house smelled of damp wood and decay. Dust covered every surface, and the floorboards groaned under my weight. I called out, letting anyone inside know I was there with the delivery. No response. As I stepped further in, I noticed footprints in the dust, fresh, small, and leading up the staircase. I hesitated, but my job required I check the house. Slowly, I climbed the stairs, each step louder than it should have been, echoing through the empty rooms. At the top, a hallway stretched before me. The light from the upstairs window glowed faintly at the end. I followed the footprints, but they stopped halfway down the hall. They didn't turn into a room. They didn't lead back. They just ended. A chill ran down my spine. I called out, my voice shaking. Then a whisper. "Who's there?" It sounded calm, almost curious, and it came from the room at the end. I froze. I shined my flashlight into the room. Empty. Nothing but a single lamp sitting on the dusty floor. My heart raced. Then I heard it, a creak behind me, followed by slow, deliberate footsteps in the hallway. I spun around. Shadows moved, though no one was visible. The footsteps grew louder. I backed towards the window, my pulse hammering in my ears. The whisper came again, this time closer, right at my ear. "You shouldn't be here." I didn't wait to see more. I climbed out the window onto the porch roof, slid down, and sprinted to my car. As I drove away, I glanced in the rearview mirror. The upstairs window was dark. The porch, however, had 3 shadowy figures standing silently, watching me leave. I never went back. Even now, I can still picture them standing there, and I know I barely escaped that house alive.